This is, I don't know what I expected, but it was not this.
Like I said, this game has a lot to say about society.
Oh, Gafgarian, we're back here.
Yep, we're back here. Year in the future. He just took off with the princess.
Yeah.
That's the flashback over.
Oh my gosh.
He carries the princess with him. They'll not be able to travel far.
You mean to give chase?
What else? I will not return to the crown in shame.
Well, you'll have no help from us. Our agreement said naught of this.
That was all a
I would not accept your
flashback.
help if you offered it.
Yeah, someone in chat asked. Yep, that was all. Yeah, we saw this opening scene at the monastery, and then the entirety of chapter 1 is a flashback.
A true knight is all too eager to set right what they have let go amiss. The Lion's Guard will serve the king's justice. Lavian, Elisia, we leave at once.
Who dat?
Elder Simon. Are you hurt?
A man of the cloth. He was in the room when Ovelia was praying at the very beginning of the
okay.
game.
The princess. What of the princess?
They took her.
She is taken. I am sorry. But you may put your fears to rest. We go to rescue her.
No, milady, you mustn't. You would only throw your own life away.
Your worry will find no purchase with me. A knight is oath-bound to render aid.
So she's a
I want
knight
to go with you.
still?
Well, no, this is a new character. We haven't met her before.
Oh, okay.
This is we were introduced to her in the opening scene.
Yeah.
Agrius Oaks is a member of the Lion's Guard, which is the family of knights that's sworn, I believe, to like the royal family specifically. She is Agrius is Princess Ovelia's bodyguard.
Okay.
Don't be an idiot, Ramsar. This is no concern of ours.
I must go. I must know if it's truly him.
The boy, eh? Well, there it is. Gods know where this path will lead us.
The manipulative and the subservient.
Yes.
What a hell of a chapter title.
So at this point, we can get a couple more units added here. If we don't want them, we don't have to take them. Because honestly, I mean, look at that dude's bravery. Look at his faith. What a chump. What a loser.
But his name is Lad.
His name is Lad, though, which is pretty cool. Now, Alicia and the other lady, they're part of Agrius's team, and Agrius is coming with us. So I don't know if it's really our choice to fire them or not. Her stats ain't great either, but maybe I can boost her stats later.
I stand ever ready.
Because, I mean, we have like 50 slots, right?
We have 50 slots,
And
yeah.
we have like 10 people. So.
This is true.
And
Another
he is a
fine
guest,
mess.
so they are coming with us, whether we like it or not.
That's correct. Which is kind of the opposite of a guest.
Yeah. New stock available at the outlet.
That is correct. Also, the scene where the place blows up is one of the scenes that was had a 3D rendering in the PSP version. Agrius does not have an army of lady knights, Circo Duck. Agrius is a lady knight in a group of knights. They aren't all ladies.
But her party is.
The
one-
two that are with her are ladies, but that's, I think, a coincidence.
Tetra? What was that?
What do you think it was?
Delita! We must away! Delita? Delita! I had lived my life the only way that I had known. But when the pillars of that life came crashing down, I did not stand by and watch them fall.
So for whatever reason, there was a stylistic flourish with the PSP cutscenes that they repeated enough that it was cool the first 2 times, and then it kind of got obnoxious where they would like slam to black on key lines, and there they slammed to black on the final statement of "I turned and walked away." For some reason, they didn't include that here, so it just cuts off. It says, "I did not stand and watch them fall," because the last line is "I turned and walked away."
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not there. I don't know why they didn't do that. But anyway,
I was gonna ask, was that line not in?
Yeah, it was in the PSP version. For whatever reason, it wasn't in how they edited this.
Weird.
But anyway, now we're in a totally different scenario, because this was a year ago. All of this crazy stuff happening. But
The past line just getting longer.
This is true. Evilise is embroiled in a war of succession with Dukes Larg and Goltana vying to become regent. Now a sellsword, Ramza has come to Orban Monastery to serve as part of Princess Ovelia's escort. However, they fell under attack from the Black Lion's forces. The princess was abducted by Delita. Surprised to see his old friend yet lived, and uncertain why he was among the enemy, Ramza set forth with Agrias in pursuit. So yeah, we can see a lot of stuff going on here. We can see the king is now dead in the capital city, just up to the north of us. The portraits of the queen and the young prince are there as well. Let me check my save file rotations real quick. So I know you need to get out of here relatively soon.
Yeah.
I want to see. Yeah. Let's do one more battle.
Okay.
Let's do one more battle, which is gonna have to go to this town.
Respond.
Yeah, I heard that. Can I get anything else for you guys? Probably not, but I don't know. I might have gotten a few JP from that last fight. She could buy Thundara, which is cool. Have you do even more damage, but I think that magic boost is doing all the heavy lifting we need for her right now.
I also really like the cross-hatching texture on the old cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
They look real nice.
Yeah, they recreated that a little bit, obviously, because the opening cutscene with Delita on Chocobo back with all the other guys who go to attack the monastery.
Yeah.
They totally redid that for this. That was an FMV in the original PlayStation 1 release, and then they had a new version of it for the PSP version, and then they did it again for this version.
Okay.
The original PS1 game showed just a company of dudes on Chocobo back rushing through the woods to the monastery. Mm-hmm. The PSP version, I don't know, maybe it was like monetary restrictions, only showed... come on, Jacob. Only showed Delita. Didn't show like a whole band of guys riding with him. Mm-hmm. So it was a little bit confusing that he arrived alongside those guys, because obviously like he breaks away and goes around separately. Like they attack the monastery from the front and he sneaks around to the back. Mm-hmm. I think
We will try.
I was debating putting in a dedicated healer or doing more damage, but Agrias, first of all, not keeping this save file, so it doesn't matter if anybody dies. Second of all, Agrias and Gafgarian are both in this fight, and they're both really strong.
At the ready.
A purse of 5,000 gil per head.
'Tis coin I lack, not wits. 20,000. Or you can stick 'em yourself.
Mayhap you forget the ease with which men are branded heretics.
Frets, is it? 10,000 then.
7,000. I will offer no more.
Fine. Let it never be said that I was aught but a pious man.
I pray your newfound piety lends itself not to mercy. They will be here soon, and I shudder to think of your fate, should any of them survive. No sooner speak the devil's name than he doth appear. You've work to do. Best be about it.
Gods be good, that's Sir Gafgarian. 7,000 a head for this.
Two lady monks.
An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour.
If you'd not fight, the road home lies behind you.
Oh, while I make no habit of charity, I could not well abandon so goodly a wench to rogues.
Do not patronize me, sir.
I believe if we were to go and read the Codex about Gafgarian, we would discover that he was, the reason she said sir kind of like spat it a little bit is because he used to be a knight, but after the 50 Years' War, he was like, you know what's better than
Not
honor
getting
and
paid.
loyalty is money.
Yeah.
Again, the random swiveling around on this diorama, sometimes you just can't see what the hell's going on.
Yeah. Jesus.
And like, if you could play it like this, it'd be cool. But it doesn't let you keep this this style for long. It probably wasn't like just to rush in and kill a guy. That wasn't very tactical. But it's fine.
But I mean, he's down, so.
This is true. I have no idea where those magic spells are attacking because I could not see them. But that's cool.
This to me.
Probably just put all of my units in harm's way because I don't know where those spells are going, but it's fine. It'll be okay. We'll still win. Yep. Yeah, and where's that one gonna go? Ah, well, it's fine. Because she's just gonna kill both of those guys outright because I'm not supposed to have the spells that good yet. Oh, hey, he got me up. That was bro. That was very bro of him. Hit, 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 hit.
Nice.
Holy crap.
He's got 6 HP, but he'll take a guy down with him.
See you later. He's down now. That's okay. He did his job. Let's see. Can I do enough damage to just kill this dude before he gets that fire off? Oh, I don't even need another turn to do all the damage I need. Boy, that whole one more battle thing might turn into 2 more battles at this rate.
This is like a 4-minute battle.
See ya.
That
We
was
cannot linger. We must find
quick work.
Now, these battles are
How
designed...
shall we do that? Call out her name and hope she comes running?
Her captors have but one place to go. The impenetrable walls of Fort Besselat.
Then we must lose no time.
This game, like, does make battles, like, you know, despite the fact that we had, like, a harder time with a couple of those fights, the fights in this game are designed to go relatively quickly. They're smaller maps, they're small teams, versus battles in Tactics Ogre, which is the game this guy did before this, which, like, those battles could take, like... Those battles could take an hour in the remastered version, which has a fast-forward, always-on function, which I always used.
Oh my
But
gosh.
that's because that game had like teams of 10 versus 10, sometimes bigger, fighting each other.
A warm welcome to you. Rumors, eh?
So we got new rumors now because it's a year later. There's new stuff
Okay.
going on. In the wake of the king's demise, since the death of King Ordania III, I'm trying to sound because the barkeep has a sound to him.
Will that be all? Of course.
Will that be all? Since the death of King Ordania III, Queen Laveria, I don't fucking know how to say her name, dog. Campaign to seize total control of the government has proceeded apace. All who oppose her, even members of the council, are mercilessly stripped of their rank. Even the Queen Mother, who had openly criticized the actions of her son's wife, was banished to Bahrain, never to return. Her fate unknown, though some say she was poisoned. Duke Larg, true-born brother to Queen Laveria, and Duke Goltana, cousin of the late king, are locked in a fierce political struggle for control of Ivalice. Both men hope to be appointed guardian of Prince Arinus and thus gain the title of authority of regent. Although the queen supports Duke Larg, the goodly number of nobles and council members appear to back Duke Goltana. There are rumors he may be officially appointed regent ere long. Peasants riot throughout Duke Goltana's province of Zeltenia. The sudden outbreak of civil unrest stems from the unanticipated loss of crops due to last year's drought, coupled with the burden of taxes, which have been steadily rising since the end of the 50 Years' War. Because they're in debt! So we'll take all the money from the poor people! That'll solve it!
Yeah, because, yeah.
They got money!
Totally.
Former group of knights calling itself the Order of Ebon Eye appears to be fomenting the violence, even as Baron Grimm's Blackrim Knights struggle to contain it. So, things still not going great. Things still not going great. Now, we already know from the beginning that this is the story of the War of the Lions. The two dukes are called the Lions. They are not at war yet. They were talking about they think the council may just declare
one of them
Goltana the region. Right?
Yeah.
They're not at war yet, but we're gonna get there. Aiden, so 15 minutes. Do you want to try for one more battle?
One more.
Okay, so this battle is not that interesting. We
Okay.
go into the woods. There's a chocobo being harassed by goblins. We save the chocobo. That's how we get our first chocobo party member.
Okay.
For the sake of time, we're skipping it.
Okay.
One more battle. This one may take slightly longer. We may push slightly past your 9:45 out, but it'll be close. It'll be a narrow thing.
That'd be alright.
There were two stopping points for these streams in my mind.
Okay.
One of them was beating chapter 1. The other one was beating this fight.
Great!
So, I've done some more leveling still, obviously, and we got some new people on our team. Well, this guy was a thief before. Now he's a ninja.
I will do my
Ninja
utmost.
Brian.
Ninja Brian. That's correct.
Was that intentional?
No, just a happy coincidence. That my thief was named Brian, and that's one of the classes you have to level to get a ninja. So a thief's passive ability, by the way, is to dual wield weapons. So he can attack twice every turn if he's got a knife in both hands.
Okay.
If you level him up enough to get 1,000 JP, you can give dual wield to any class. So you could go to a class that uses like real swords that do more damage and have a guy running around
With two swords.
doing this number with two swords, attacking twice on every
That's
single
pretty
turn.
cool.
You can
got
also
a lot of JP though.
It is. You can also apply it to monks, so they just punch twice on every turn.
Oh, okay.
And monks basically have a passive where just like it increases their base attack, so that they don't need weapons. Is the idea.
Okay.
If you build monks correct, they can do more damage than dudes with swords.
They have the power of God and anime on there.
This is correct. Here's our chocobo. I'm not going to put him in. I don't have. There are a couple
What's
of other.
the Chocobo's name? This is important.
Boko.
All right, thank you.
That's always his default name when you rescue that chocobo. There are other characters who I could put in here. Like I haven't unlocked like a ton of other interesting classes yet though. So we're gonna keep it like relatively simple with the guys that we've already been seeing. She has got even more stuff going on now though. Felice here, she's got even more of these abilities, so she can be even more useful to us
Cool.
during the course of an actual battle. She's got throw items on, so she's our healer, and also she debuffs the enemy.
It's time.
Yes, you can have a chocobo as a unit in this game, Meridian Octopus. In fact, any monster in this game is theoretically recruitable.
Aside, sir. You are surrounded.
Most monsters are theoretically recruitable. Again, the wrong document. That's not the one that I want. Please. Just double checking something. Yeah, alright.
Surrender the princess, and no more
Is
blood.
that Delita?
That's Delita with the princess, yep.
Oh!
Do you so enjoy the taste of lies? Your orders are to see the princess dead.
So Duke Goltana was when Delita was like, Ramza was like, why does Delita fight under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand. He's the Southern Knights.
Okay.
These are the Northern Knights who work for the Beowulfs. The Beowulfs lead the Northern Knights.
Okay.
And once I've watched you feed the fools her blood, I'm to believe you'd let me live. A witness to your crime.
What could we possibly gain by Lady Ovelia's death? We wish only to see her freed from the Black Lion's claws.
So both dukes want custody of Arinus, but what if something happens to Arinus? Wouldn't it be good to have Ovelia around as well?
Your Highness!
Agrius? Agrius!
Agrius Oaks of the Lion's Guard, is it? An untimely interruption.
Yeah, so they
Gafgarian,
super
you
worried
know
to kill
what
her.
to do. Kill them all!
A change of plans. But a contract is a contract after all.
What is the meaning of this? You would betray us!
Gafgarian's gonna turn?
Because money!
You have a viper's tongue, milady. I betray no one. I'm in the Order's employ, and they are of it. My task was to see the princess safely abducted, and theirs, to see those responsible silenced.
You mean to say the kidnapping was a ruse?
The princess is an obstacle to the throne. So long as she lives, the threat remains that someone could assert her claim above Prince Orenis's. 2 heirs is one too many.
And once she is slain, the blame will be placed at Goltana's feet. The stroke that fells a problem princess at once brings down a rival lion. That was no doubt Larg's plan all along. Or was it his? Such a plot has more the feel of Dastardly's thinking. Would you not agree, Ramza?
That one has the right of it, Ramza. Come, let us earn our pay.
Yet again he would see sacrifices made of the weak and innocent. No. I will not allow her to be another Tetra. This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
So, getting slightly ahead of ourselves here, but because a lot of stuff just happened there, to make sure everybody understands what just occurred. Betrayal! He's not a guest anymore, he's a betrayer! And because, by the way, because I knew he was gonna do that, I may or may not have just gone ahead and taken all of his armor from him. And Brian has really high speed stat as a ninja, so he gets to do anything before anybody, and he gets to attack twice.
Bloody hell.
So he just puts him in crit.
When I did this before, I killed him in one turn. I critted.
Do not be so sure of that.
Have you any idea what you do? The path you tread leads only to perdition. She is a princess true, the sister of the late king ere she was made his daughter. To lay a finger on her is treason.
Of that I am well aware. But your daughter of a king stands in the way of a king-to-be. Princess or no, her worth is spent. And those born of kings do not outlive their worth.
Do you mean to mock her and the crown both?
No more than we are mocked. Have you once seen a man of royal blood stay his hand when a commoner blocked his way? The only difference is that those of royal blood are protected by lackwits like you, who swear fealty without even a thought. Even should the princess live, it would only be as a pawn in another's game. To kill her now is a mercy.
Then it is a mercy I will not see done. This world has no need for your contorted brand of justice.
Damn it.
Oh, I did kill him.
Let's cut my losses.
I did kill him, so it forced his dialogue to play. See ya. He's gone.
Stand aside.
So, Delita and he were talking there, and it's a little bit unclear because it happens really fast. They did tidy, like, it was impossible to understand what they were talking about in the original 1997 translation. But for anybody who didn't catch that, they were basically just suggesting that Delita and the soldiers who kidnapped her, were not even working for Goltana. They were wearing capes with his crest on it, but they were not doing that. They were not actually working for him. They kidnapped him, and then Ovelia was going to be killed in a scuffle between Goltana's men and the Order of the Northern Sky. So she was just out of the game entirely. But it looked like it was Goltana's fault. This was Dystarg and Duke Larg's plan to just not even have an issue with her. Now, what I'm going to say right now, because we're not going to get far enough, is a battle or two after this, we would get a cutscene where Gafgarian is talking to Larg and Dystarg, because he was paid by them to see this plan go off without a hitch.
Yeah.
That's why he was on her security detail, was to make sure she would successfully be kidnapped. And then, again, would be, quotation marks, killed in a scuffle. When he's talking to them, though, he goes, but what about your man? The one in the gold armor? He completely botched the plan. He didn't just, help us kill her. Like, we have no idea who you're talking about. That's not one of our guys.
Okay, so that was gonna be my next question, is why the hell is Delita working?
He is not.
Okay.
Remember we said everybody plotting?
Yeah.
Everybody plotting.
Okay, excellent.
Delita is
He's
up to...
He's a free agent.
Delita is up to some shit all game long.
Excellent.
You're finished!
I see.
Oh yeah, I forgot, Ramza's currently a monk.
Go strong.
Anyway.
Can she do things?
Yes, she can do things. In fact, she actually has a unique class called Princess, and she has some really cool spells.
That's cool.
She can't do a lot of damage, but she can cast a spell that, like, instantly gives you protect, regen, like a bunch of other stuff at the same time. That's what she is standing next to Delita to give him right now.
Okay.
She's casting that on herself and Ramza and Delita, I believe. Oh, no, I don't want to wait. I want to shoot. So I have the ability now to make her wait like a really long time to do a ton of damage, that aim plus 10. But if we look over in the turn order, her stats are so good, and these guys have all just acted, so actually she should still be able to, if I can just get close enough. I gotta get in the water, but that's okay. 36 damage. Not terrible. Not amazing, but not terrible.
Is there an issue with being in the water? Does it do
No.
anything, or
It slows you down. It takes long. It takes like whatever amount of movement it takes to walk across land. It takes a bit more to move through water.
Yeah.
But nothing too bad. Inflict confusion on a distant unit. Chance of hitting, 46%. Don't like that. Where's my disable? Hesitation. 65% chance. I like that better. So yeah, this is gonna grant. Okay, haste, shell, and protect, and regen, and re-raise. Oh, she only. Okay, the way that the terrain is uneven, she only cast it on herself there. But she's basically invincible now. Re-raise. If she gets killed while that's still active, she just comes back to life instantly.
Excellent.
Once for free. Which is a spell you can get yourself. You can't get that Aegis spell that does all of it at once, but she can. Actually, I'm gonna let Delita attack that dude. I'm gonna go across the bridge with Ninja Brian here. Damn, he crit on the first one, so he knocked him away and didn't get to hit him with the second one. Tragic for Ninja Brian. Holy crap, Delita. Doing big numbers over there. Why is he... What's he so... Oh, he's confused. Oh, Delita's move did confuse. Okay, he didn't do that when I played this fight last time. Ninja Brian has counter because I made him a monk for a few minutes. So if he gets hit, he attacks twice with his knives. So attacking him is basically suicide. Not nearly enough damage to be worth it. But if I do aim 10... Yeah.
It'll
Go
be
ahead.
over in a flash.
What else can you do? Yeah, why not just try and get hesitation off on this guy, too? And also, Ninja Brian, ninjas have the ability to throw items. So most of the time, probably not going to be worth it unless you just have like a ton of spare swords sitting around to chuck at people, because like swords are good. I want to use those swords, and they're kind of expensive to buy. But you can buy a lot of ninja stars for pretty cheap.
Okay.
I see you. Get you for this.
Now, I definitely could have just
And
killed...
that confused him too.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. I definitely could have just walked up to him and stabbed him twice and killed him, but I wanted to demonstrate that that's another thing ninjas can do. Well, yeah, and Delita's just gonna kill that guy, and the other dude's useless. I think Agrias got to get like one spell off in this.
Yeah.
She didn't even do anything.
She just healed herself, it looked like. 13
That was because she had regen on.
Oh.
Can I was gonna say it'd be really funny if Felice could kill him, but she does not do enough damage. So I think I will let Agrias take that kill. No, Agrias is gonna run away and protect the princess. That's fine. Ninja Brian will get the kill. Didn't even need the second swing.
All right. 9:45 on the dot.
Absolutely. Just
Excellent.
one cutscene and then we'll get you out of here.
That's fine.
There is a PSP version of the cutscene as well, but we
can
don't
watch it.
Okay, that's up to you.
That's all right. I don't mind.
I
mean, unless it's like a 5-minute cutscene.
It's not that long. Matsuno, Yasumi Matsuno doesn't write 5-minute long cutscenes.
Let the princess with me. She will be safer in my care.
Delita, what is this game you play with us?
Game? I do no more than speak the truth. You've made an enemy of the Order of the Northern Sky. So tell me, where would you now take her? The Order will send its most capable to capture you. Do you truly believe you can elude them with the princess slowing your escape?
Well,
Think, Ramza. This was Duke Larg's plan, and he would not act without counsel of the Queen. As such, you cannot trust the crown. Would you turn to Goltana then? No, that would be folly. He would only offer up your heads in hopes of keeping his own.
If we go and check the rumors after this battle, it comments on how Goltana, like the princess has disappeared. And Duke Largus accused Goltana of trying to snag him, and Goltana's like, I absolutely did not. I'm dispatching a search party right now to clear my name. So if we turned up and was like, here she is, be like, see, look, here she is. These guys did it.
Yeah.
And what, sir, would you propose?
I would do only that which you, my lady, cannot.
And what exactly is that?
Very well. I shall leave her with you for yet a while longer.
Delita, I did not think we'd meet again, but I'm glad we have.
It was Tetra. She watched over me then, as she does now.
Know that you go with my thanks, Sir Delita.
I hope this meeting is not our last, Ramsar.
I owe you my thanks as well. But in aiding us, you've made yourself an enemy of the Northern Sky.
This is the path I've chosen. I have no regrets. Let us consider our options, few though they are. We've no allies to whom we can turn.
We could make for Lionel and entreat the aid of its lord, Cardinal Delacroix. The Church of Glabados rules there. Even Duke Larg would think twice ere making an attempt upon the princess.
Cardinal Delacroix. A servant of the Father and formidable warrior both. He won many a victory in the 50 Years' War. Yes. I dared to hope a man such as he would not turn a blind eye to Lady Ovelia's plight. Very well. We make for Lionel.
Let us not delay.
I don't think she's actually on the battlefield during any of the battles upcoming. I could be wrong. She's in your menu. She's around. We can, if we want to, we can go and look at what her special princess abilities are. But I don't think we have another instance where she's like, you know, we got to protect her and make sure she doesn't get killed or whatever. Something else I'll point out again: plotting and scheming and plotting. I just said what I said about, you know, that Gafgarian is going to say, hey, didn't go according to the plan. So remember, the Gafgarian, part of the plan was that Gafgarian was going to go and like catch up and help kill the guys who had kidnapped her and then kill her as well. He was being paid by them to do that, right? So who paid those thieves to try and stop him?
That other knight.
Yeah, but who was he? Who was he working for?
He said something about piety. So is he working for
he said something about
heretics.
Keep in mind how quickly men can be branded heretics.
And then the thief said, well, I'm a pious
man.
I'm
a very it'll never be said that I'm not a pious man when he takes his money to kill people. I'm just pointing that out as a Delita's doing something, somebody else is doing something, Duke Larg is doing something. Goltana over here, at least as far as we know, is like, what's going on? There's a lot to keep track of right now, again, like as the game goes on, you know, it unravels itself. But there's a shitload going on in this game. Yeah, but here it is. Princess Ovelia has been kidnapped from Orbon Monastery. Witnesses claim knights responsible wore the crest of the Black Lion, leading many to conclude is the work of Duke Goltana's Order of the Southern Sky. The Duke, however, denies involvement in dispatching a search party in an effort to prove his innocence. Given the unrest within his borders, it seems doubtful he will be able to spare many men for the effort. Because as we were talking about, there are peasant uprisings going on in his region because of a drought last year. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to leave. But yeah, if we want to, very briefly, Agrius and Ovelia are both in here. And we can see she's got Aegis, which will confer Protect, Shell, Regen, Re-Raise, and Haste. And she can also remove any status effect.
Whoa.
Yeah. She's got all kinds of stuff. She might be in, I mean, I do know of at least one other battle I can think of that she is on the map for, but she's not on all that many. But just, she's traveling with us, so she's here in the menu. Agrius similarly got a bunch of unique stuff in here. She's got big, strong magics. But you gotta get out of here. And oh, by the way, also, all the armor that Agrius is wearing, this high-level golden armor, I stole off of Gafgarian and gave to her.
As you should.
Yeah, because I knew he was going to betray me.
Let us trace the...
Anyway, and then we'll get you out of here.
Yeah.
And I will not do a, never mind.
Let the princess with me. She will be safer in my care.
Delita, what is this game you play with us?
Game? I do no more than speak the truth. You've made an enemy of the Order of the Northern Sky. So tell me, where would you now take her?
Well,
Think, Ramza. This was Duke Larg's plan, and he would not act without counsel of the Queen. As such, you cannot trust the crown. Would you turn to Goltana then? No, that would be folly. He would only offer up your heads in hopes of keeping his own.
And what, sir, would you propose?
I would do only that which you, my lady, cannot.
you speak in nothings.
So I do.
Their armor's gonna get rusty
Okay,
standing
never
in
mind.
that mist.
I shall leave Princess Ovelia with you for yet a while longer.
Delita, I did not think we'd meet again, but I'm glad we have.
Teacher. It was Teacher. Yes. I am certain that she was watching over me.
Oh, he still has the necklace that was in her
Yep.
hand.
That we saw in the other PSP cutscene when he was holding her body.
You go with my thanks, Sir Delita.
I hope this meeting is not our last, Ramza.
I owe you my thanks as well. But he's right. The northern sky will not be long in falling on us now.
This is the path I've chosen.
A little less detail to the actual dialogue in that version of the scene. Obviously, it's a little truncated, but it's cool that it's still in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is, gang, that is our look at Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evilise Chronicles. I only hope that it has been a sufficient sales pitch. I will say at this point, the game opens up quite a bit. There are side quests in the near future. There's also a new system called errands, where basically there are quests that you can do. Not in this town. I'll go to another. Oh no, I forgot. I did them all. Shit. I'll go over here to pick this one up. Basically, you can dispatch 2 to 4 members of your team to go and do a job that'll take like 10 days or whatever. They won't be in your party, so they can't participate in any battles you do in that time, but they'll go off and they'll gain experience and you'll get some money back for this thing you get, and they tend to bring back some kind of unique reward. So you know, if your units swell to, again, you got 50 guys, you can still be getting them some experience even if they aren't actively in battles.
Earn some gil. An errand's been completed, with a full report on the outcome.
Sent lad.
I sent Lad. I turned him into a chemist, and Alicia was also one of Agrius's people.
So you kept him in this save too.
Yeah, I did.
Right then.
Were his stats better? Or did you
No.
also
I just keep him because
his name is Lad?
I'm not gonna get rid of them. Yeah,
Okay.
they're characters. You know, I'm not gonna get rid of them. I mean, they will never do anything after this. They're never part of the plot after this.
Yeah.
But like, why would I get rid of them? I can just use them for this type of stuff.
Yeah.
To call it a success would be an understatement.
'Tis an honor to exceed that which was expected of us. Your praise will be payment enough.
One last thing. We also found this incredible artifact.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So these are just like collectibles. The more of these errands you do, you can increase your like treasure hunter rank.
Okay.
I got a different thing on this roll
Fine treasure.
than I got, because the roll is decided of what you're gonna get like when you pick up the errand, right? I got a short choose your own adventure novel. This game has, you can randomly get from the errands that give you a special reward. So they got 100 JP for doing that, which is a decent amount.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be using them in battle anyway, right? When I did this on my other save file, I got a choose your own adventure short novel, which was like, you know, like an ancient tome that they found basically. And there's like 5 or 6 of those buried in the game that you just got to RNG on doing these errands to be able to get. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evilise Chronicles on PSP, called Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions, which is a pretty good subtitle. But Aiden, what'd you think? What'd you think so far?
I think the story's really good. I think there's more going on than I would enjoy playing.
You can play on there are lower difficulties, obviously, to
Okay.
make it a little easier. But yeah, it's pretty dense.
but the story is interesting enough that I would definitely like watch someone else play it in the way that I have been sitting here.
Absolutely.
But
No,
I'm not real gamer enough to feel like this is fun for me.
No, this is a pretty sweaty game, and this is an unfortunate thing where I do think, like, I love Yasumi Matsuno's writing so much and his stories, but his games are so systems heavy. 12 is the only one that's like a super breeze to play. It's almost too easy at times, but all of his other stuff tends to be very friction heavy. Though, as Pat Stares At once said, friction makes sparks fly. Sometimes you need a little pushback, but yeah, it is a problem where you've got a lot of it's a little difficult to get in and experience a really good story, unfortunately, with these games. But yep, that's Evilise Chronicles. I implore you all out there, if you have any interest, please consider picking it up. Even if you think it looks like maybe not your thing, maybe it's a little too hard. Keep in mind, you can always go in here and change the difficulty even after you make a save file. Drop it down if it's a little too difficult for you.
That's cool.
Or you can bump it up to crazy hard mode, which apparently isn't like, that's like if you've beaten this game multiple times before. Otherwise, do not use that mode. But yes, if you check this out and you're having a little bit of a hard time, just bump it down. Easy peasy. And keep in mind, again, you can grind random encounters in this game to get crazy strong and blast through the main story. The only thing is the random encounters, if I go and pick up one of these, I'm not going to do the fight, I know you need to go. But if I just go pick up one of these random encounters, my guys are all like level, I don't know, like 15, 16 right now, I think. We'll have a look real quick. The story fights that you do, the levels will progress at like a certain rate. But yeah, she's level 13. I think Brian's 19 because of stealing EXP, so he's really juiced. 13, 15. These guys are a little low because they're new. But
there's a level 19. Oh, that was Brian.
17, Brian. She also became a thief for a minute to steal EXP from people. So because they're kind of high level, if we look at the random monsters on this field, level 17, level 19. So grinding out random encounters, you do have to play the game for real. They're going to be parity with you. But you won't be fighting bosses. You won't be fighting Argath using auto potion on himself and breaking your armor, right? So if you are having a hard time, you can grind up and you can get your dudes to have all the abilities you want. Like, I grind not even because like the game is too hard, but because it's like I just want to have the
cool stuff.
I want to have the cool abilities and the fun classes. But yeah, in Circa comments, this is also probably a bit more overwhelming because we didn't see the tutorials because Jacob already played before. This is also true. This game has extensive tutorials. Basically, any time you're engaging with a new thing in a menu or a new mechanic, a pop-up window appears that explains how it works to you. And, you know, as I showed before, that one menu outside of battle that has, extensive tutorials in it, right? So they've done their absolute best to make this a little less overwhelming. It's still a hard game, but you can blunt the edges of it. You can bump the difficulty down. Highly recommend Final Fantasy Tactics: Evilise Chronicles. And like I said, I think it's only $40 or $50. So give it a shot, gang. I just burped. That was fun. That's it for the night. Thanks for joining me, Aiden.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.